What's up, Chicanos? How's it going? I hope y'all doing good. So let's say why it's not Zoot Suit Riot. Hopefully you guys heard about the Pachucos and then seen the documentary because it was the Zoot Suit Riot. The Zoot Suiters, the Pachucos, were not liked because they were wearing extra material, extra clothing, fabric, and during World War II, people were trying to save and consume product and everything for the military, for the war, for the soldiers. So they were still buying all these fancy clothes, and sailors did not like that, the Navy men, and also, so that's like a reason why confrontation started, and because of they were the LA. This happened a lot in SoCal, but it spread it throughout Southwest, even NorCal. It was Navy men from base to base across the states who went around in mobs beating up young Chicanos and anyone who was wearing a zoot suit if you were even black. And so, I mean, let's talk about this right here. It says on May the first encounter May 30th, 1943 around 8 p.m., 4 days before the start of the riots. A dozen sailors including Seaman Second Class Joe Darcy were walking down Main Street in Los Angeles. They spotted a group of women on the opposite side. They crossed the street to speak to the women, walking past two Zoot suiters. One of them raised his arm. The sailor turned and grabbed it. A fight broke out during which the sailor was struck in the back of the head, falling unconsciousness to the ground, breaking his jaw in two places. On the opposite side, uh, five young men attacked a group of servicemen trying to talk to a young Chicana woman. The other servicemen fought to get Coleman back and drag them to safety. So, and then right here, 4 nights later, on about 11 sailors got off the bus and started walking along Main Street in downtown Los Angeles, encountering a group of young Mexicans in zoot suits. They got into a verbal argument. The sailors later told police they were jumped by this gang. The police went seeking to clean up the main street from what they viewed as the influence of Pachuco gangs. So the next day, 200 sailors of about 20 taxicabs headed for East Los Angeles, spotted a group of zoot suiters, assaulted them, stripped the boys of their zoot suits. They stripped everyone they came across who was wearing a zoot suit. This happened from San Jose, Oakland, San Diego, Los Angeles. The violence escalated over days. Thousands of white servicemen and civilians joined the attack, marching down the streets, entering bars, movies, houses, and assaulting young Chicanos they encountered. More than 150 people had been injured. The police had arrested more than 500 Chicanos on charges ranging from rioting to vagrancy. So, I mean, it is not the Zoot Suit riots. It's the Navy riots. The Navy men got were allowed to seek revenge and beat up young Chicanos and young African American and Filipino who were wearing zoot suits. So I mean, that's pretty interesting. You always hear, I heard the song Zoot Suit Riot. You know, Zoot Suit Riot. I hear it, heard it. I've seen the documentary. Uh, so I mean, what do you guys think of the so-called Zoot Suit Riot, which is the white man service, the Navy riot? It was the servicemen, the U.S. Navy military. They're the ones who got to seek revenge. They were allowed. They had the permission from the United States government. Maybe they didn't have the permission. They basically did. I guess they were allowed. Point blank. This is the Navy riot. Let people know it's not the Zoot Suit riot. Read it, not riot. It was Navy, white male Navy men who were allowed to go around from Southwest through NorCal, SoCal, mobbing around in groups, beating up young Chicano males who were dressed like Zoot Suit material. So, peace out, not Zoot Suit riots. Stay strong in your knowledge and let them know what's right and what's wrong in history. Peace out, Chicanos. Stay up. Please hit that like button. Leave your thoughts and comments on the Navy riot.